Hey, hello. I hope you guys are ready because we're going to be looking at the freaking Mario Kart Direct and answering the question, is this game worth freaking $80? Please enlighten me. I want to see if this game is worth like $80. God damn it. Not gonna lie though, it does look nice. Like
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario
Jesus.
Kart World game. Available exclusively on the Nintendo.
It looks like it would be fun to drive through. I'm gonna give him that.
What kind of races await you?
Mario Kart reference.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world.
It looks like a big expansive world. Freaking A.
Various regions that span this world,
Like,
and
it's
you
hard
can
not to
freely
notice it.
drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's
And it looks
introduce some of
amazing.
the
Like, if this was on the
courses
Switch 1, that mud would immediately
Here we
implode. That's what I'm
go.
getting from this.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region.
Hey, I know I keep.
Let's
I'm
take a
sorry.
look at some of the new
I'm
courses
just
to
like
explore.
amazed at how well the worlds do look.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit.
Like, it looks like it would really be
And
fun to
there's
go
the
through in
curves
free
around the
free roam
canyon.
mode.
You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street.
No, is it weird that I feel like the courses are
Drift
too
along the
big?
rapid waterways of Salty Speedway.
Maybe that's a silly
And
take.
make a splash around the city's canals.
It's just like it feels like the
Cool
banana is definitely going to be
trails at
useless,
Starview Peak.
and the green shell maybe.
Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a
That poor penguin.
showing at the ghostly movie theater boost
Always getting
cinema.
thrown off a cliff.
It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
Okay, that's. God damn it.
And in
You know what?
addition
Nintendo
to
might be a
lots
little
of
bit
new
greedy, but
courses,
they ooze style sometimes. I
there's
swear.
Toad's Factory. Peach Beach. Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen
Hold up,
during
hold
the
up.
day.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy! Are those all tracks? 29? And I think the freaking Rainbow Road is actually in here. Like, it would be in the middle. I think that's where it was. I can't remember. There was like a leak somewhere. But either way, that's like 30 freaking courses. That's a lot. That is a lot. Especially considering that they're going to have like separate modes for each one, and it's like an open world layout. So I don't know if it's like these are actually just one big course itself, or if they're like going to be like separate or multiple like courses in one area.
Or at night. Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi,
You better have the stare too. I want him to mean mug Bowser as he's passing them.
and Yoshi. Plus, new drivers like Goomba, Spike.
Everybody's here. Who asks for Spike?
That's right.
Hey,
Cow.
Hey, Cal. I hate you, Nintendo.
More new racers are waiting and ready to
Bro,
roll.
come on. Who is this? I don't play Mario games enough. Who the hell is this? I recognize this dude from Mario 3. I don't know who this thing is. Baby Rosalina.
Select your character. Choose your vehicle. Then you're off to the races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you. There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate, the most in series history.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be a Sandy when you're
Your
driving,
rivals aren't
racing
the only
against other
hazards
people's.
you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different
Okay,
courses
so there
in
are
each
courses.
cup and aim
Okay,
for the top spot.
okay, so it's just not going to be like one area has a multiple of
In
courses. That's
Mushroom
kind of
Cup,
cool.
You'll start off racing around Mario
I say
Brothers
cool, but I
circuit,
mean that would be so overwhelming.
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
That is cool though. It's giving me like
You'll need to
strange.
drive yourself to the
Look,
next course.
it's making me think of like freaking Daytona. I don't know if anybody remembers this old race game, but you would go from like pretty much one locale to another instead of just being on a track. And it was kind of cool just driving through the goddamn country. Daytona USA, Daytona World, just driving across different like beautiful locales as you race into the finish line. I'm kind of seeing what they're trying to do with this because this is actually kind of different from their old school Mario Kart games.
And Prix. So
fracking
don't
cool.
sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful
Oh, well, there you go.
course will appear.
There you go, Rainbow Road.
Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour. From Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
I think this is going to be one of their more
Speed
popular
towards
modes for a
checkpoints
bit.
throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out.
We
of the
might
running.
slightly be out of the age of freaking battle royales, but I think it's still pretty popular.
Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour.
I see
So
what
keep your eyes
Nintendo.
on the prize and aim for first place.
Hold on a second. I see what Nintendo is trying to do with this game. They're almost like Mario Kart 8. It feels like they're trying to make this a forever game, considering how expansive the tracks are and how diverse the modes are. They want people to just be able to just like pretty much bust out their Switch 2 and just play a few rounds. Like it doesn't seem like a game that you're gonna like constantly play, like day after day after day after day, month after month. But it feels like they're trying to make this a game where you just like jump in, get your few rounds in, head out. Maybe a week later, you're just like, man, I feel like playing Mario Kart real quick. So you bust out your Switch, you play this game again. Holy crap, the texture on Bowser. I hate that it knows
Items
that.
can drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance
Can
to
it actually
grab
hit
them.
enemies though?
Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice flower. With the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
So it's pretty much just regular
Aim
fire
the hammer
flower.
in an arc, and nailed it.
That looks annoying as hell, but
Hammers also stay on
amazing.
the course for a
Considering
short
how-
time and can be used to block off rivals.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering how wide the freaking like stages are, that's gonna be a
The
good
Mega
item.
Mushroom, go big, so your rivals will go home. Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks. You may even discover some unexpected routes. Comic. With Comic's magic, your rivals
Didn't he
will
used to be a racer?
transform. What other mysterious effects will happen?
Okay, he just turns it. He just turns it into a Wonderland kind of
The lower
event.
your placement, the
I like
more
that.
likely you are to find
That's actually a
items
fun
that'll turn the
utilization of
tables.
items.
So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way.
Was it like an easy mode? Yeah, there it is. Smart steering. I'll accelerate.
Smart steering.
When you don't
which
want to
helps
play
you
the
stay on
game,
course.
have the game play for you.
Tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer. And if you have
Is that
the
actually gonna
Joy-Con
work,
2
though?
Wheel, you can
Look,
feel
I'm gonna
like
say I
you're
tried.
really driving.
I don't remember the Switch had it. I feel like they did. I just know it had a lot of drifting. I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that controller does not. It's weird. Controller's weird.
about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look!
Does anybody actually utilize that anyway? Just like freaking
Here at
weed.
Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food.
Got that poor Yoshi working minimum
Take a
wage.
bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
That's a that's a cool outfit.
Sushi and
What?
whoa.
Why they got Mario like being all stylized?
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen.
Oh, wait.
Who knows what
I don't like that.
dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
Those some cool outfits though. I hope
nice
they
detour.
put it like a menu. It's kind of
let's
weird
get
that you have to
back to
cycle
the
through
action.
a huge ass list like that to find the freaking outfit that you want to wear.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump.
All right, that's kind of cool. That's probably gonna help you
Use
doing like
this to
rail
leap
grinding
over
and wall riding, and that is freaking sweet.
Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals.
I can see like the experts on this freaking game.
And
There goes that weird ostrich. I don't know where you came from. Yeah, I can see people like breaking the game immensely. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the things I never liked about freaking Mario Kart. No, I'm impressed by it, but people are able to break the freaking levels and just like,
Whenever this happens,
What?
be kind and rewind. This will return your vehicle to its original position.
you could just do that in the middle of a race?
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course. Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead.
Can be used in free roam and when playing races solo. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, that's weird. Maybe you can't do that online because that feels like that would be cheating. There's gonna be, somebody is
In
going to
time
break that
trials,
mechanic.
It's you against the clock.
That's
Here you
just
can
a
race
fact.
without
Somebody is
any
going to
other
absolutely
competitors.
break that rewind freaking mechanic.
And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
As long as you pay for our membership, you can do this. Yay! I love Xbox for introducing online freaking membership book.
Customize the rules
Crap.
of the road in
Sorry.
versus race.
Language.
You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course. Or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Kind of like that. I wonder if you could set like your own Grand Prix.
Choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour. Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Please tell me you could do this online.
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
That would be fracking cool if you could do that online. Just imagine you're in the teams of red, blue, yellow, and green, just fighting each other and
Next up,
racing,
battle
trying to make
mode.
sure your team
Pop
gets to the
up
top.
locally or online in balloon battle.
I don't know
Use
who's looking
items
for
to
this.
Burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all in your rivals'
Oh, this would be a
path.
perfect game for it since it has such an open world mechanic.
Coin runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins.
Of course, you know, these modes are pretty much
Battle.
underutilized.
Enjoy
People don't normally play these
whatever
modes. They
drives you.
usually go for the racing, but for those people who do like to play this stuff, I think it'll be pretty fun. And cook. Yoshi drinks.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas.
That is so beautiful. Fudge, man.
Drive the desert.
I said fudge.
Or jump off from way up here.
Why is the penguin king thrown
You
off
can go
cliffs?
wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
He can never escape his fate.
Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
I liked it. I like this open world aesthetic. It is pretty cool. It makes it feel like they're trying to make an actual adventure game for this. Though my question is it actually going to have an adventure mode?
By completing them, you can hone your driving
Or if it's just going to be
outside
something
of
that you could just
races.
do just because, like, yeah, I just kind of want to drive around.
There are also hidden coins,
I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's good vibes.
hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic route and explore.
And I'm kind of glad that it is an option. At the same time,
Also,
it makes me wonder,
during
like,
free
is this
roam,
really
you can
something
take photos whenever
that makes
you
this
like.
game worth $80?
Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate, and nice. That one's a winner.
All right. Here we go. Run with everyone at a cost.
One person has Mario Kart World. Up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system.
The fact that this is like a selling aspect of the game is kind of hurting my soul.
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way. And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Yeah, this game's definitely going to be like, the online is going to sell it. If we're being real. No, this definitely feels like play with friends online. Hold up.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
So is it actually free roam though?
Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Okay. Okay. Could you imagine?
With custom rules.
Oh, I gotta pause this real quick. Could you imagine, like, if you have your friends, you have like, say, 4 friends about to play this, you guys go to friend free roam mode, and you do like a freaking tag game. I would. I know that sounds silly, but that would be kind of freaking hilarious. Everybody, it depends on how big the world is. I mean, if the world is huge, you get from one destination to another, it would be a pain in the ass. But depending on how it works, it would be kind of fun to have like a tag mode where one person's it and everybody's like driving around the freaking map around this huge ass world. You're sitting there trying to find them. Like, that should be a game mode. Again, it depends on how hard or how long it takes to get to one of the areas, but that would be a fun game mode. I know people used to do crap like that in League of Legends and whatnot before they took out the custom stuff, but yes, that Nintendo, do it. Do it, Nintendo. Just tag. Just huge world tag.
Together. Make this road trip your own.
Just get some items that you can throw at people's and that's it.
You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
That's adorable. Unnecessary, yes, but that's kind of, it's a nice little quality of life kind of thing. And get this Discord bullcrap out of my face.
An expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out.
That looks so terrible.
Are you kidding me?
Or
That looks
take a
awesome, though.
backseat and watch each other's games.
You could just commandeer a freaking truck. Oh, bro, that's awesome.
Camera,
Nobody, no.
you can enjoy seeing your friends.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this
reactions
thing is
while
gonna be
playing together.
underutilized, like immensely. No one is really going to be doing it.
Who's close by?
I don't know how much the camera is. I think it's expensive though.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll
It's
be
not
able
worth
to
it.
tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye.
I mean, luckily you could do it with friends. If you just did this in like a public lobby,
And when playing together in
yeah,
person on
you
the
know
same
people are
system,
gonna be out of pocket for
a
real.
single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
Yay! Because I need people to see
Enjoy
my
the
face
view
as I'm doing
and
this.
Get ready to face off with your friends.
Nintendo likes to try to do innovative things, or like they like to try new things. But sometimes it's just not it. I don't think that's it. Doesn't help that the freaking camera button costs money. Pretty much you have to pay for the online membership. Like, I don't even think you have to do that with like PlayStation. I'm not sure about Xbox because I'm not really much of an Xbox dude. Yeah, it just feels like you could just use Discord. It shouldn't be it should have been a free functionality.
Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Yeah, everybody's going to be trying to grab that bundle. So, I'm going to say people are definitely going to be trying to buy the freaking bundle. Like, it's, what is it, like $450 if you get the console by itself. $500 if you get the console with the Mario Kart like put into it. So is it worth $80 though? Hell Hell no. Hell no. $70? Okay, sure. I mean, I prefer 60, but we're in the age of $70 games. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I don't think this game is worth $80 for the bells and whistles. But I can't fault people for wanting it. Nintendo, it feels like they definitely put the work into it. It's still a Mario Kart game, and it looks like a big, expansive game, but I cannot justify $80, especially in this economy, especially in these times. People like to do the whole thing like, well, back in the 1980s, games were like $100. Hey, bitch, I lived there. I lived in that era. Yes, games were expensive. I'm gonna tell you right now, the cost of the cartridges, the cost of making the games themselves, the fact that it wasn't like a popular thing, it was such a super niche thing, they kind of had to charge it. They kind of had to. Nowadays, especially when copies are selling for like 40 millions, like this game's gonna sell millions. Let's just be up front. This game's gonna sell millions. It should not be $80. And even going by that, our wages have not gone up. Let's just be real. Our wages is still locked pre-COVID. But they're trying to charge premium from everything now. And they're treating this like a freaking luxury item. Or not luxury. No, I'll take it back. Sorry. They're treating this like an essential item instead of being a luxury item. This game is not worth $80 in my opinion, especially because we all know, don't even kid yourself, we all know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have DLC. We're gonna have season pass bullcrap. They're going to keep milking this game for probably a long time, just like they did with Mario Kart 8. Which is a bad thing? Not really. But this game could have been easily have been $70 justified, and I bet you Nintendo would have got less stink. If any stink at all. People will probably be praising Nintendo to high heaven. But the fact is that the greed is unfortunately showing, which sucks. Because this looks like a really fucking good game. And I can't blame anybody for wanting it. And I know you've seen some content creators out there who's like, oh, we're gonna bust this up to $100. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bitch, this is your job. You can afford it, whatever. Unfortunately, a lot of people can't. Especially in this day and age. Though, also, I mean, look, with the whole, I'm gonna say it, with the whole tariff things happening, with everything's going on, everything's just gonna get pricey. People are trying to compare it to the Great Depression. I pray that we don't hit that, but still. But at the same time, because of that, at least this is something my friend told me, and I was like, yeah, no, actually it makes sense, especially what happened back then. Entertainment goes up because people will literally starve themselves and try to find the one thing that will make it so that they could, just enjoy themselves and forget. And I feel like Nintendo knows that. I feel like Nintendo is aware of that, and they're aware of their pretty much their brand name. This is a Nintendo quality game. You're buying a Nintendo product. Nintendo knows people are going to pay for it. People are going to be happy and jump into a freaking Mario Kart. And unfortunately, since they're bundling it, well, I won't say unfortunately, I guess it's kind of fortunate because it's like only $50 if you get with the bundle. But Nintendo are going to use that to say, hey, we sold all this copy. People don't care about the price. They just care about Nintendo products. It's like, well, I mean, it makes sense to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 with the bundle. And again, I can't blame people for this because this game looks amazing. You cannot tell me this game does not look good. It doesn't look like it's gonna crash every 30 minutes or some bullcrap like that. It's a fracking good and well-made looking game. It is. I'm probably at some point I'm probably gonna end up getting it myself. But again, it's like I'm going to wait because even though Nintendo rarely makes sales, eventually they will make a sale. If I don't end up eventually, getting the bundle itself, it would be stupid to not get the bundle. Like straight up, if you're planning on buying this system as soon as it's released or very close before the holidays, you gotta get the bundle. It just makes logical sense. You have to. That's all there is to it. Anyway, bro, this game, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't know about you. It didn't convince me that this game is worth $80, but I kind of get why that they priced it like that, because this game looks like it has a lot of work put into it. Let's be straight up. But I also think Nintendo is just taking advantage of possible price hikes and the hype of their brand name. But that's just how I feel. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, or if you're even gonna get this game. Again, I'll eventually get it at some point. But But that's just me. You don't have to do it. You can live your life to however you want. Be frugal if you have to. Do not feel like you have to get the latest and greatest immediately. If you can't, if you can't afford it. Don't be busting out some loan, okay? You take care of yourself out there. But yeah, that is just my opinion. I think this game is going to be good. I don't think it's worth $80. But you know what? It looks fire. I can admit it looks fire. I could disagree with the price. I could disagree with what Nintendo is doing right now, and I can still notice the good stuff that they're doing. But yeah, that's just my take on this. You guys can let me know if you have any opinions for yourself. If you think this is worth $80, if you think Mario Kart is going to be the next coming of freaking Jesus, let me know. Until then, please like and subscribe. Or if you don't like it, just unlike it. Tell me why. Till then, I'm gonna see you guys later. You guys have a good one, and I'm out. GG's.